What's good? Okay, so let's take care of another showcase. This was requested quite a bit from the comment section from you guys, so this is going to be the 100% potential free-to-play Raditz unit. It is a attack all enemy type unit, and we'll just see how he does on the Goku's Lineage category. Again, a lot of people requested this. I actually didn't have this guy rainbowed, so I just went ahead and did it like a day or two ago. So just because of the high demand of requests, I decided to test them out personally. To be honest, I don't necessarily have a need for this unit. It's obviously known as the World Tournament option, but you know, for players like myself that have LR Broly or the other units that have the capability of attacking all enemies, not really an absolute need, you know what I'm saying? But it is curious to see how he does on this new category. So let's go ahead and cover the stats as always, and we'll talk about the unit a little bit more. Leader skill is low class warrior, category +4. HP defense is 40%, and then attack is 80%. The super attack will cause mass damage to all enemies and lowers defense. The passive skill is an attack increase of 50% at the start of turn. Ki +6, an attack and defense increase of 30% when facing 2 or more enemies. So it all depends on the type of battle situation you're facing. Again, this is probably why he's certainly an option on the World Tournament setting. In terms of links, you're looking at Saiyan Lineage, that is +1 Ki. Saiyan Warrior Race is 700 to attack. Coward is +1 Ki. Brutal Beatdown, 10% increase to attack. Nightmare is 10% increase to attack. Prepare for Battle, +2 Ki, and Shattering the Limit is also +2 Ki. Again, on top of Goku's Lineage, he does fall into Low Class Warrior and Pure Saiyans. Certainly a decent option for the Pure Saiyans category as well. HP, attack, and defense at max, you're looking at 8,850, 11,838, and 7,153. 12 Ki Multiplier is 140%. So again, he does have at least the attack all enemy option within the super attack. Again, it's still an okay unit, I guess is the best way to put it. He's not going to apply the most damage that you're expecting in terms of being that beneficial in a World Tournament setting. If anything, you probably want to use Nuke and go with that format for the World Tournament as an option. However, again, I did want to see how this guy would perform on Goku's Lineage with flat, leader skills for the category and not a Nuke lead setup to see how he does. And I think, in summary, this guy is probably the equivalent of, for example, the Super Saiyan 2 Bardock unit. In terms of output potential, you're looking at similar figures. I think the Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan unit probably has a little bit more damage capacity, even though the Gohan unit is pretty much a support unit. However, again, it can be beneficial because Raditz does have the ability to attack all enemies. Also lowers defense as part of the super attack. For his potential levels, I did give him pretty much a full focus on criticals. I didn't really think it was that beneficial to provide additional attacks. Obviously, he's got the level 6 in additionals, level 15 in criticals, and just level 5 for evasion. So that's pretty much the setup I went with. I try to blend in footage where you do see Raditz against multiple enemies. That way you do see the secondary passive of that Ki boost, as well as that 30% increase to attack and defense kick in. In terms of rotations, I kept it really open-ended, except for maybe having him pretty heavily linked up with the Teen Gohan unit, because he does need the help at the end of the day. Even though you're looking at 170% boost from the Goku Lineage category in terms of attack, he's still somewhat a little bit, I hate to use the word disappointing, but it's an okay output. So other than that, I did include a lot of other units that would typically be ran on this setup. Again, I did include the Super Saiyan Gogeta unit just because LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku does still provide a secondary leader skill for the super agility type unit. So I figured enough people would be curious about how that unit would do as well, linked up with potentially Raditz, so he is on there. In terms of the links, it's a little bit like I thought about including the grade 8 version, but you're only looking at a total of 20% from Brutal Beatdown and Nightmare from the link skill toward attack. So I pretty much assumed it'd be better off including units like the Teen Gohan unit and the Bardock unit. Their passive skill alone provides a bigger boost, so you know they also do share some links like Saiyan Warrior Race and whatnot. Shattering the Limit's probably another one, so I figured it'd be more beneficial and provide a bigger boost by that setup. So that's really why you don't see the Grade 8 Raditz on the team. The other thing to note is the fact that there are very few extreme type units within this category currently, so at some point hopefully maybe they'll increase the selection pool for extreme type units within the Goku's Lineage category. We'll see what the future holds with that, but again, like I said, a lot of people wanted to see this unit tested out on Goku Lineage category, so here we are. I don't know, you guys probably expected this kind of output from this particular unit. Again, it's an okay unit. I don't know if it's necessarily worth the rainbow, especially if you have some pretty good units in your deck. Surely this unit's nowhere near the top of the selection picks, you know what I'm saying? So it's certainly a decent option, nevertheless, but in terms of, you know, I don't know, viability, I guess is the word. It's probably not the best units to pick, but again, if you're a new type player, you know, and the story event's available, I mean, it's certainly an option for you. So again, the purpose of this video is to show you exactly how this guy would do in this category with a variety of team and units linked up with the Raditz unit. So again, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. I mean, it's more or less like I really didn't feel too guilty about feeding potential orbs in this guy. I mean, I have plenty left over and whatnot, and it's one of those units I never really tested to its full potential. So probably a good way to find out how this unit actually is. So in that sense, it's not a complete waste. I think it's, you know, worthwhile enough to do a video, and hopefully you guys are enjoying it, since it seemed like quite a few of you guys wanted to see this unit at 100% potential. I don't know, probably like me, you guys were curious how this unit would do. So hopefully, again, you know, like this is what, I don't know, if you expected this output or not, let me know in the comments, and you know, fire away with that. So like, based on what I'm seeing, you know, it obviously does range, but from the most ideal rotation, which included the Gohan unit as well as Bardock, both are providing 30% and 35% to attack. You're looking at potentially about 687, roughly around that area, I think, so basically facing only one enemy. Now, if you're facing multiple enemies, you could probably get it closer to about the 800,000 region, which is, you know, respectable, honestly. You know, however, again, regarding the World Tournament setting in a times 30 difficulty setting, he's probably not going to be all that beneficial to have. But you know, if you really don't have units like LR Broly or LR Cell or the Majin Buu unit or any other unit that does attack the enemy, all the enemies on the field, you know, you could certainly go this route. I don't know, I gotta think about what the next unit I want to showcase is. I've got a list of a few that I want to showcase. Just it's been crazy busy right now, so catching up on content, you know, like finally got some time to work on editing this video and recording. So definitely I'm hoping things slow down a little bit by the time the weekend hits. Maybe I'll be able to catch up a little bit more, but we'll see, I guess. And like I said, you know, the introduction of these two new categories brings a lot of opportunities for other units that were somewhat obsolete, you know, kind of have a way to bring them back. So it's definitely a good thing. And again, you know, it's definitely, you know, I'm happy that older units are being able to be somewhat used again relevantly. So it's one of those types of deals. But I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what kind of units I end up showcasing. Raditz was definitely on top of the list of stuff I wanted to do. It seemed like a lot of you guys requested it again, so glad to, you know, provide that type of content for you guys. At the end of the day, you guys enjoying the videos is what's the most important thing for me. So, you know, let me know if you have other requests, other units you want to see. You know, fire away in the comments, let me know. hopefully you guys enjoy this video. As always, I do appreciate you watching, and hopefully I'll have some more entertaining videos for you again coming up. All right, peace out.